I got one question to ask you tonight. If you love the Lord, shout. Shout yes. 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 So you see, you have praying people, then you have intercessors. And I believe what God was saying to Ezekiel, he says, I sought for a man who was standing in the gap. In other words, he says, I'm looking for someone who would go one step beyond prayer and step into intercession that will say, I'm going to protect some things. That's what an intercessor is. An intercessor is a protector. An intercessor is a preserver. An intercessor is a blocker. In other words, before you get hit, I get hit. I don't need anybody in my life that when the war breaks off, they take off running. I need someone in my life that says before she gets cut, you gotta first cut me. That's what an intercessor is. You see, women understand this. In Jeremiah understood this because he says, that's why Jeremiah said, when there is trouble in the streets, he says, call for the travailing women. Because women know how to pray in different paradigms. Why is this the case? Because a woman knows how to carry something that man cannot carry. You see, you have praise, and then you have worship, and then you have prayer, and then you have intercession. But then there's another dimension that we cannot abstract. Then we have to learn how to raise up what is called travailers. Yes, see, a lot of people like to praise and a lot like to worship. Some folks pray every now and then, and you only have a few intercessors. But it's a dangerous thing to get a house filled with travailers. You see, what the word travail means, to tarry until you see something breaks. That's what a travailer is. A travailer is one who tarries until they see something break. Slap your neighbor and say, if this thing takes all night, I'm going to hang with you. Because I refuse to let you leave out of here the way that you walked in here. That's what a travailer. You can't be cute and be a travailer. You can't be all looking at your outfit and say, I ain't getting dirty tonight. And call yourself a travailer. You just can't be that. You just can't be stuck on your title and call yourself a travailer. A travailer is somebody who has the many-god audacity to walk up in the midst of something crazy and say, I refuse to let this demon think he's going to be comfortable in the life of my sister and my brother. And so if we got to tarry all night long, that's what we're going to do. I'm not letting you walk out of this door until I declare and see a breakthrough manifest in your life. Can I tell you something? The church is filled with praisers. It's filled with worshipers. It is filled with prayer warriors. It is filled with intercessors. But we ain't got too many travailers. Because some folks look at their time and say it's taking too long for you to get yourself right. But a travailer, you see, this generation won't do well with tarrying. Because travail is a deep word because it pushes you close to pain. It has this connotation close to laboring. It's like a tool that is supposed to operate a certain way, and you say, I'm not going to stop until this thing starts operating like it's supposed to function. That's what a travailer is. I'm trying to find me one or two travailers. I don't need no praises now. I need a travailer that will cry and say, God, somehow you got to stop by and move in this house. Somebody, anybody who thinks you are a traveler, want to be a traveler, you are a traveler. There's some things in your life that ain't gonna break till you cry. There's some things in your life that's not going to change until you cry. You sit there and keep your arms folded, keep your mouth closed, cross your legs if you want to. But there's some things that's tied to your mouth. You're going to have to open your mouth to get this breakthrough. You're going to have to open your mouth to get this deliverance. Shake your neighbor and say, you're going to have to open your mouth to get this one. Push on them again and say, did you hear what I said? Tell them I said, you're going to have to open up your mouth to get this breakthrough. God says there's a certain sound that tells me somebody's desperate, somebody needs me, somebody got to have me. I hear him says in Psalm 55 and verse 17, he says, even in the morning and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. He says, I will pray in the morning, I will pray in the evening, and I will pray at noontime. And the text, the psalmist says, I will cry loud. God help me tonight. I just need to find one. I don't need everybody. I just need to find one person that don't mind crying loud. God have mercy. Can somebody cry loud and put a hallelujah in this house? No, that ain't no cry. That's a whisper. I said put a hallelujah in this house. There's some things we got to break. There's some things got to be destroyed. There's some yokes that got to come, that got to be destroyed. There's some chains that have to be torn asunder. This cry is a cry for your marriage. It's a cry for your money. It's a cry for your health. It's a cry for your child that walked away from God. God said there's a certain cry that I'm listening for. But this cry would get me up off my throne and cause me to step in your fire. I just wonder who in here tonight that will cry loud. I know it's late, but I'm trying to find some travelers that will cry until the walls come down, until the medical report change, cry until the verdict change. Somebody open your mouth and cry loud. Come on, travelers. I'm trying to find some travelers that will cry loud, cry loud. I didn't say stand there and look at me. I said use your mouth and open it wide and cry loud, loud, loud.